Few artists have navigated the changing tides of American music with as much grace, grit, and soul as Dion DiMucci, known simply to the world as Dion. From his early doo-wop days with the Belmonts to his blues revival and spiritual rebirth, Dion's career is a chronicle of transformation. With a voice that could melt hearts or ignite rebellion, Dion has left an indelible mark on rock and roll, bridging genres and generations. Born on July 18, 1939, in the Bronx, New York, Dion grew up surrounded by the rich sounds of the city, street corner harmonies, Italian opera from his parents' home, and the rhythm and blues records spinning in local shops. By the time he was a teenager, Dion had already mastered the art of vocal phrasing and charisma. He formed Dion and the Belmonts, and their first hit, I Wonder Why, in 1958, launched them into national stardom. The group's blend of streetwise cool and smooth harmony helped define the doo-wop era, and songs like A Teenager in Love and Where or When became timeless classics. But Dion's ambition couldn't be contained by the constraints of the group format. In 1960, he went solo and released Runaround Sue, which shot to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. He followed it with The Wanderer, a swaggering anthem of independence that would come to define his image. With his slicked back hair and leather jacket, Dion wasn't just singing rock and roll, he was rock and roll. He had the attitude, the voice, and the hits to back it up. Yet fame came with a price. Dion struggled with heroin addiction throughout his early success, and by the mid-1960s, his career had begun to falter. But in true Dion fashion, he reinvented himself, both musically and spiritually. He got clean and began exploring folk and gospel music, releasing introspective tracks like Abraham, Martin, and John, a moving tribute to fallen heroes that became a major hit in 1968. The song marked a new chapter in Dion's career, one that blended social consciousness with heartfelt storytelling. Over the decades, Dion never stopped evolving. In the shot 1980s and 90s, he leaned into blues and roots rock, earning the respect of artists like Bruce Springsteen, Paul Simon, and Bob Dylan. His albums Bronx and Blue, Son of Skip James, and Blues with Friends received critical acclaim and showcased Dion's lifelong passion for the blues. Far from a nostalgic act, Dion's late career releases have proven he's still one of the genre's most powerful voices. One of the most remarkable aspects of Dion's career is his spiritual transformation. A born-again Christian since the late 1970s, he's incorporated faith into his music without preaching, opting instead for songs that reflect his personal journey and redemption. Whether he's singing about grace or grit, Dion's voice remains unmistakable, raw, honest, and full of life. Despite being eligible for years, Dion wasn't inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame until 1989, but his influence on the music world was never in question. He helped define the sound of the late 50s and early 60s, and his fearless genre hopping made him one of the most versatile artists in rock history. From doo-wop and rockabilly to folk, gospel, and electric blues, Dion has done it all, and done it with soul. Now well into his 80s, Dion continues to record, collaborate, and perform. His music speaks to the outsider, the dreamer, the sinner, and the redeemed. He's lived the rock and roll life with all its highs and lows, and come out the other side as a survivor and a storyteller. In every phase of his long and winding career, Dion has stayed true to one thing, the song. And for that, the world keeps listening.